Deontay Wilder just knocked out a 40-year-old man who'd never beaten anyone, who he'd already beaten before, who he was obviously going to beat again. And people are losing their minds like this is the greatest thing they've ever seen. Since when did standards drop this low? Ortiz was literally begging to be hit with the right hand in the 7th round. He was walking onto Wilder's punches. And he was slow. He was tripping over his own feet at times. He couldn't have made it any easier for Wilder to land that punch in the 7th round. It looks like more people have fallen for the PBC propaganda than I first thought. There was somebody in my Facebook boxing group who asked a question. They said, for $1 million, who would you rather take a punch from? Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua? Most people said Anthony Joshua. The reason being that Deontay Wilder hits harder. And it's true, he does hit harder than Joshua. But I actually said I'd rather get punched by Deontay Wilder. Reason being because I get no credit for losing to Anthony Joshua. But getting knocked out by Deontay Wilder, I'd be made out to be the best thing since Muhammad Ali. And that's all we're talking about here. As John Fury likes to say, Wilder could have fought a dog in the road and people would hype that dog up to be the best thing since sliced bread. And therefore, when he knocks the dog out, oh my God, amazing, amazing. People, come on. And the worst thing about it is, not only was he fighting this old man who was tripping over his own feet, who was slow as a glacier, who's never beaten anybody, who he's already knocked out before, who couldn't have made it any easier for him in the 7th round to knock him out. Not only was all that going on, but Wilder was actually losing all the rounds. And people are looking at that and they're amazed. We learned nothing. We all know Deontay Wilder can punch. If you stand in front of him and literally present your chin on a silver platter to Deontay Wilder, well, he's going to knock your chin clean off, which is what he did to Luis Ortiz. Well, no surprises there. The idea is, don't present your chin on a silver platter. Ortiz couldn't have made it any easier for him. I mean, when Dillian Whyte came from behind to knock out Derek Chisora with one punch in their rematch, the focus was, oh, Dillian Whyte got lucky there. Derek Chisora was beating him. He was behind on the scorecards. That wasn't very impressive. But yet when Deontay Wilder is in a very similar position and he knocks out old man Ortiz after being a mile behind on the scorecards, oh my God, it's amazing. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen. Nobody in the division can beat him. It's like the same bloody thing. Except for Dillian Whyte wasn't a mile behind against Derek Chisora. He had actually won rounds, whereas Deontay Wilder was literally a mile behind against Luis Ortiz. How was this display by Deontay Wilder any more impressive than Dillian Whyte knocking out Derek Chisora with one punch? How was that any more impressive than that? I mean, at least Derek Chisora was younger than Ortiz. At least Derek Chisora was faster, was, just more youthful and sprightly. But with Dillian Whyte, let's not give him any credit. Chisora's this, that, and the other, even though Chisora's fought way better people than Ortiz has ever fought. Ortiz, this geriatric old man who he's already knocked out before, knocks him out again. Oh my God, this is amazing. People, give me a break. When Deontay Wilder actually beats somebody of note, then I will be the first one to give him praise and to tell people not to make excuses, so on and so forth. But when he's fighting, when he's recycling opponents like this, old men who are just handing their chin to him on a silver platter, how on earth can you be blowing the trumpets? Acting as though this is something amazing. I told you before the fight that this is virtually a dead cert for Deontay Wilder to win. It's just a setup. It's just a PBC propaganda exercise. That's all this fight was. How are you going to recycle this old man? What had he done to earn another shot? It was obvious what was going to happen here. If you bet on Ortiz, you might as well have flushed your money down the toilet. Honestly, people, apparently there are PBC people running around, like the fanboys, the cult members, saying that version of Ortiz would beat anybody else in the division. I mean, what brand of crack are you smoking? Unreal. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's happening. I'm out.